Good morning, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Friday morning, August 21st, and we are looking at the last 7 days of the SPY ETF's market profile here on Window Trader, and pretty much a replay, possibly, from yesterday morning, as we are in a 7-day balance, stretched it yesterday, the failure to get accepted into the 11th M range and test the weekly low. We were quickly rejected as we had basically an open reverse drive, grinded higher the whole day. We went out with a price probe and a price spike. Right now, both are being firmly rejected as we are trading right inside the pretty decent buy tail we had yesterday. Basically, the game plan is going to be the same this morning as it was yesterday, except M's range from the previous day won't be involved just yet. Destinations, again, right now, 338.80 to the upside daily high, 339 pre-market high, 339.61 daily high, all-time high. For the downside, the price probe right now being firmly rejected at 338.61. The price spike, 337.86, also being rejected. The afternoon pullback low not even being stopped at 337.13. So right now, it's still over an hour to go prior to the open. And 335.75 is our pre-market low. Then yesterday's low of 335.22. Below that, 332.01, the weekly low, and then 331.13, daily low, 330.06, 107-point gap from August 5th. Game plan for this morning. Well, right here, we're trading inside the buy tail, a little bit below value. You have a couple of plays you can take. As far as a call play, if you are to drive down and hold yesterday's low, you can take a call play because your risk reward is decent. You know you're out. You take out yesterday's low and get accepted into M's range, which isn't that far away from yesterday's low. Well, then I'm out of that long position. If, however, you hold yesterday's low, or once again they fail to get into M's range from the 11th and come back above into yesterday's range, again, you can hold on to a call play because there's nothing above us, at least before we get more market-generated information. As far as a call play, if we open, come down, take out yesterday's low and get any acceptance into M's range. Now, we know how hard acceptance is, right? In A period. You're not sure. So if the volume starts tapering off, they're having trouble getting into it or sustaining any kind of acceleration, then you be careful on the short. But if you start getting acceleration, you have to jump on board because they are going to ride that range right down and test last week's low. The worst possible thing that could happen to buyers today is if by some chance we close below last week's low and have an outside week down. So not only would that stop the one-time framing up, it would be pretty bearish. So that's a pretty bad scenario if the bulls are not able to defend that. Now, in the next hour, if we just start migrating and trading inside here, inside the buy tail or back into where C and D are, there's no trade whatsoever. We'd be in balance, in value if that is to happen, and I would wait for more market-generated information. Pre-market volume right now, pretty good, 1.3 million already with over an hour to go. So there's some certainly interest in the market this morning. It is an expiration today, so we'll see how that transpires. Again, CamelbackTrading.org's trading room is giving you all these trade ideas and up-to-the-minute trading strategies as the day evolves. Now, charts, just quickly, we're going to go to the weekly and the daily. So right now, the weekly is healthy. Yeah, you'd like to close above last week's high of 338.28, which is exactly where we closed yesterday. But unless we get a decent rally, and you never know, right? This market, when it's run by short-term traders the way it's been, you just have to trade what's in front of you. You can't sit there and try to say, well, I don't understand. Or we went down yesterday morning, then we got it all back, and now we're taking it all back again. They're just mindless machines and short-term traders running this market. So just trade what's in front of you. If you do that, you'll be successful. So right now, weekly is healthy. Yes, they'd like to close above last week's high, but more importantly, they do not want to close below last week's low. And the daily, again, it's a 7-day balance, right? We talked about that. So, right, the low of it is yesterday's low. The high of it is Wednesday's high. So when you come out of balance, right, balance and excess are your two biggest most important things in trading. So if we come out of balance and get accepted to the downside, you're going to test last week's low. Just keep that in mind. Good luck trading today. Have a great day, and we'll recap the day and the week at 4 p.m.